Greetings, beautiful individuals. This is your girl, Pineapple Kouassi with
Miss Cakes.
And this is Talk Black Unfiltered. And we're here to have those intentional and unintentional conversations about life. Okay. So how was your week, Miss Cakes?
Ooh, I had a
What's
busy
going
week.
on?
I had a very busy and productive week.
Yeah. While we both
Sure,
matching hairstyles right now. Suits with the ponytails.
Oh,
You love ponytail? Me hot ponytail. Sorry. Just noticed that real quick. So you had a good week?
Baby hair, little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had a good week. It was busy. Yeah, I always stay busy. You know how I be, but
With the orders and the cakes.
You know, my normal
treats.
orders and stuff. So of course that's still been going. Coming down, from Valentine's Day and all that, getting a little bit of a chance to breathe. But while I've been breathing a little bit in that regard, I got some other stuff that I needed to do done. So I had some paperwork I needed to follow up on for my business. I got that taken care of. So that was probably my biggest accomplishment for the week. Nothing too major though, but I still feel like I accomplished a lot, but it was more like also the feeling of like being productive. I was in the office a lot this week, so when I'm in the office, like I get a lot of shit done. When I work from home, I feel a little bit more sluggish. Mm-hmm. So this week I was in the office, and when I'm in the office, it just gets me going. So
because you got out of your normal, usual environment.
Yeah. I don't know, making, you be at home, you just be like chilling. I mean, I wake up like right before I gotta start work. Don't even fix my hair. Like they just give me how they give me.
Is it professional on the top and a party on the bottom when you got the Zoom call meetings and stuff?
And sometimes, they get the hoodie and everything.
Hey,
thrown up in a bun.
In the corporate chat when we had our huddles, sometimes. Now, I'm not even going to say how I got like a meeting sometimes
with an employee, right? Because I have like different meetings. So if I'm meeting with like my team, they get what they get. I'm not tripping. But if I have like a meeting with like an employee where we're doing like,
interviews,
like a write up or something.
Of course.
Usually
something more serious.
Investigation. Then those are the type of like meetings where it's funny because they'll see me one way in the morning and then like they'll get on the call and they'll be like, thank God this bitch got dressed.
Like we know she was waking up on now just to wake up. Yeah.
One of my coworkers is like, oh, you look comfortable. I was like, I sure the fuck am.
Wait, a coworker said that to you?
Yeah, look, yeah.
Trying to throw under shade.
I was like, I sure the fuck am comfortable, motherfucker. Why you over there in the office freezing your ass off? I'm over here warm as fuck in my hoodie with my heat on too.
You ain't shit.
Over here hating on me and shit. And I was like, I am fucking comfortable, motherfucker. But yeah, so. You know what I'm saying? But when I gotta get up and go to the office and all that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta.
Do you enjoy talk?
Huh?
Never mind.
What?
Some people enjoy like waking up and getting up and going to the office, like that routine, and sometimes enjoy like the interaction with people. Sometimes, do you feel like sometimes too you like that? Just sometimes it's not necessarily to communicate or like necessarily mingle, but kind of like be around people. You know what I mean? No.
I really, if I could like work.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Do I want to be around people? No. I literally go to work and shut my fucking door.
Well, you can. You technically kind of have to. So
shit allows me to.
Yeah.
Nobody come to my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if they do, it's very brief. It really is like, why do I even got to be here? But they want me to come to the office.
Formality.
Yeah, which I get. So it's cool.
So they feel like they're controlling something.
I don't enjoy going into the office. No, I don't. But I know it's I'm more productive like that. So I don't necessarily enjoy it because, like I said, I enjoy like being in my comfortable space. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just chilling and working. That's what I prefer. You know what I'm saying? But I get more done and I'm more focused. There's a difference, like working on a laptop as compared to working on my desktop at work in the office.
There's a big difference.
Yeah. Just that alone, I get way more done. I'm like, you know what I mean? But on the laptop, it's just different.
For me, I would feel the opposite. I feel the same way you feel, but I felt the opposite when I'm working in like long-term care, because it's like I have the option whenever I want. Like I worked in medical records, so it'd be like, okay, medical records, technically like how you HR, no one can, it's privacy HIPAA, so no one could technically come in the office. But whenever I wanted to be social and go do some arts and crafts or be like, talk, all I got to do is go out. There's all these residents, they family members, you know what I mean? So for me, sometimes I would actually enjoy like going and being around people, even if it was sometimes I didn't necessarily don't want to talk or something, but it'd just be like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
because some of the people's spirits were really good, and just like them seeing me like lifted them up a little bit and stuff.
Yeah, so, I get that, especially when you're working like directly with people. But like, do I want?
That's the only thing I miss. Yeah, that feeling working.
I'm more working in an office with like other employees, like and we don't even do many like face-to-face meetings anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of like pandemic changed the dynamic of a lot of things and how companies operate now.
But I like I said, I already like if I could work from home 100% of the time and just like come in as needed, like that would be ideal for me. Because again, I don't prefer to be around motherfuckers. I don't.
Yeah,
I really don't. I mean, it's nothing against people because I'm good with people. I'm social with motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You need me, I'm there. You come knock on my door, I'll open. Come on, come on in. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't know. I don't prefer it. I don't know, maybe in like even in like our office space, I don't. Yeah, I work from home. Like, what's the point? What I gotta leave for? But, to each his own, I guess. But my week was, that was my week. I got shit done. I got a lot of shit done. I feel productive. I feel accomplished this week.
You know what? I feel the same way about my week. I feel like my week was very productive. I'm mainly more excited about now, like how you were talking about how you was working and got some things done for your business. So it's like every little small inch and every little win towards something, achieving something, getting something done for your business is a win. So I'm glad that finally I've been working on like hiring and putting my team together. So I have an interview to get a TA, to get a VA assistant, not a TA, I'm not a teacher assistant, but a virtual assistant to help me with the tasks that I've been doing myself and I've been trying to work above. So I'm happy about that. And the company that I'm going through, I heard good things. So I'm and actually because of networking and, investing in myself and into these different masterminds, I was able to like skip and jump a like 3-week waiting list line for these virtual assistants. So I'm like hella stoked about that I get to like finally get that. Cause don't get me wrong, using like Viber, Upworks, all these other platforms, they're good, they're excellent, but sometimes there's a lot of pros and cons to using the platform because there's just legal aspects to it. Like when you're using Viber and Upwork, a lot of times, these people work in different countries, out of different countries. And depending on if you have your stuff, patent, copyright, all of these laws, they don't really apply to overseas. So you got to just make sure and be careful when you're doing that.
What do you mean?
Because it doesn't hold the same sense. Like if you just have to have your work agreements and contracts in place. You know what I'm saying? Because most people think that if they have someone do their work or take their pictures that, automatically they own their pictures. Like, no, you guys have to have a work agreement, a contract saying like, even though you took these pictures, that I own these pictures, like this content is mine. So just like when we did our photo shoot, I was like, we need to do the agreement. One person didn't necessarily agree with it. The next person did.
Say when you deal with platforms like Upwork and stuff.
But it doesn't always
Isn't it
protect
built
you.
into
Like even
the
if you're
agreement?
going, no,
The
not
user
no,
agreement.
not necessarily, because it's different. Like if you say you have a work agreement, send someone a work agreement that you're working with in America, in the States, you know, and they breach or do something, you know, try to infringe on your brand or whatever it is, or they do your logo and they're trying to say, well, that I created this logo, and come back later and try to like trademark you in any kind of way because you didn't file a trademark for your shit because you don't own your brand. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Then you can go to court and battle it out and do whatever. But that's not necessarily the same if you're hiring someone in India. What is that going to do if you didn't trademark your trademark, your company, your logo internationally?
It don't matter where the fuck
I
they
know,
from.
but I'm saying that it's easier to control that if you're dealing with like owning.
it really wouldn't be stealing it if you didn't trademark it.
What do you mean?
If you don't trademark your shit and somebody trademarks your shit before you do, that's your fault.
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to say that people most of the times don't have those things in place. Their paperwork and things in place so that when these things happen that they can win that battle. So that's what I'm saying. There's pros and cons to using each platforms, and there's just certain things that I'm just like just struggling with hiring employees. Like it's not easy.
Virtual assistant.
So
thing.
They'll be helping me virtually when it comes to just different tasks that I need. Mainly marketing is what I'm needing right now. That's marketing. Yeah, that's a whole nother ball game. But marketing is mainly what I need. The marketing and stuff like that. So if I can get a VA that could just do all that, handle all that for me, monetizing, marketing, that'd be great. So
Studying.
It's been a struggle, but I have booked and set time this weekend since I'll be child free. So, you know, I want to be outside, but nah, you know, when you are responsible, you out here hustling and focused on achieving your dreams and making things happen. I'm going to be in the house studying. It's going to be quiet. I ain't going to have no little, can I watch Encanto? Mommy, can I have a snack? Mommy, can I have this? Mommy, can I have some candy? You know, it's going to be quiet, no interruptions. So I'll be able to study at the house, and then of course, come into the office, get in the office, study, get some work done for the business too. But it's going.
Oh, that's good. You keep it going,
you
bitch.
Know, it's going.
Keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
It's going. I'm being responsible. But with that being said, we'll make sure you watching Talk Black Unfiltered. Be sure to follow us on all streaming platforms and social media. Talk Black Unfiltered. Connect with us by texting us Talk Black at 619-356-1029. And follow, like, subscribe, share, please leave comments. Subscribe. All that good stuff.
Support.
And we got to pay some bills around here. So we would like to let you know that this episode is sponsored to you by Kouassi Kustoms, Handcraft Boutique, and Mrs. Eddie's Treats and Desserts. Desserts and treats. Excuse me. Treats, desserts, side. You know what? I want to just say we so tired. I know I had a long day, but you know what?
Can you tell I'm tired?
We got our coffee. I can't even drink the wine right now. I'm just like, let me get the coffee. I'm trying to stay awake, but it's all about being consistent, and we here. We showed up.
Hey, we look good.
And we look good.
It is what it is. So we're going to have some good conversation. It don't matter. We're going to keep pushing. It's okay. We'll sleep when we get old. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
The hustle never stops.
You said what?
The hustle never stops.
It really don't.
The grind don't stop.
It really don't.
I want to get to the point to where I'm almost there, more consistent, making money in my sleep. That's the ultimate goal. That's all I'm focused on. Making money in my sleep. Multiple streams of income. Passive income.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that.
So I would say too, another win that I did, it's just like all these these manufacturers and they still getting on my nerves, girl. I'm still going back and forth with some of them. They trying to. I'm like, listen, I'm getting flustered a little bit, but it's going. So I'm glad some of the samples. And I meant to bring a sample to show because I know she keep talking about what can we see. I forgot it. Next time I want to bring something to show like a sample that's been working.
Like episode 1 or 2.
I don't even think we just talked. I don't even think we showed because
I think we talked about.
We talked, but I don't think. Oh, that was the lip oil that they got to see in the lip gloss. They got to see that. Showed it briefly, but I didn't get to. They haven't gotten to see anything. Y'all saw a sample. So if you watched the previous episode 5, my bucket hat collection that I've been working on. So that's a sample hat. I got bucket hat. So that's a collection I've been working on for the summer hats to add to the fedora brim hats that I got. So I got a couple requests for like guys. Men requesting bucket hats. So I was like, all right.
Wait, what's a bucket hat?
A bucket hat was a hat that I was wearing the last time. It's like just cap and it just goes down like, you know.
Yeah.
Who used to wear that bucket hats? LL Cool J?
Yeah, like them Kango looking.
Yeah, like Kango, but yeah, they have the brim in the front and then the one.
For a cake today, and it was supposed to go on the fucking cake, and I did a fuck. So pissed.
Wait.
Cut these motherfuckers
a bucket hat on the cake?
Because the design was like 90s.
Okay.
90s theme. Right?
Like R&B, hip hop?
Yeah, like 90s.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like a radio cutout, like a little cassette tape.
Uh-huh.
The little hat, the little Kango hat.
Okay, uh-huh.
And like a couple other things, right? I had all this shit cut out just sitting there waiting to go on the fucking cake. The cake, the design of the cake was like a fucking splatter. You know what I'm saying? So I had to like splatter the shit with all
like splatter paint
colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
like a green. I know what you're talking about. Yes, yeah. Like
green, orange, blue, and like yellow are the colors I use.
Okay.
The motherfucker came out good, right? I'm sitting here fucking yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, that shit look good. I'm fucking getting it right. Next thing I know,
I want you to pull up a picture,
girl. I'll show you. Next thing I know, I look over and all my fucking images got the fucking splatter on them. I was pissed.
No.
But, so I had to take each one and like go with like a toothpick and like scrape it off. And I had to salvage the ones that still look good, which they you know, I was.
You couldn't go over with like paint it with the like take some, you know, melt the gun. No, damn, there was like no saving it.
It's edible paper.
Oh,
so it's edible paper.
The little that you beat. Okay.
The images. So so like
the ones that you put in the freezer.
Usually, like if you get something on it, like if I get buttercream on it or something, or like usually even if I get like the drip, the chocolate that I was using, it usually like messes up the picture. But for some reason, the shit like I was able to scratch it off
because that was the universe and the love working in your favor.
Shit be happening to me when I be doing these cakes. You know me, I also be like, I be last minute as a motherfucker. With my cakes. So all this shit happened like literally like 20 minutes before my customer arrived. I kid you not. But yeah, so on it, one of the fucking things that I wanted to put on it was the fucking bucket hat. Fucking bullshit.
What color was it? What color was it? What color was it?
Black. With the white writing on it.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean it still came out cute. You know, I was able to salvage enough pieces to do what I had intended to do, but yeah, it just irritated the fuck out of me because that was one of the ones I wanted on it.
I got a few designs too that I want to keep in mind for our hoodie. So, yes. Sample hoodies, y'all, for us. So,
ooh, I love me a hoodie.
You know, I'll be trying to get I'll be getting my artisty on. Hopefully, I'm gonna be working on my craft space. It's horrible and it's cluttered, and that needs to be done. So,
I've been doing that too. Organizing.
I'll be able to bring to y'all finally my canvas. You know, my resin artwork and stuff.
All right. I want to get into this topic today.
Yes, let's get into it.
You know, I want to talk about. Can you guess?
Love and sex and drugs. Well, yeah.
What's that song by what do you call it? just wanna love, fuck, you take drugs or some shit. What's that song? What's up, girl? With the
I just wanna fuck, get okay.
Take drugs. Okay. The last part was take drugs. All right. So now,
Summer Walker, right?
Yeah, Summer Walker. Yeah, her.
However, that song go.
I wanted to talk about like natural bodies versus like bitches that got their body done.
Oh, Lord, this is like always an ongoing debate on the internet and in music. Motherfuckers, that's all motherfuckers be talking about. Her ass new, but she got the same titties. What's that Migo line?
Huh?
I was like, just basically, I'm referencing that. That's what you hear a lot of that in music. People referencing women getting their body done versus natural bodies, and on social media, men talking about how honestly it's confusing. Like 1 minute they're saying, "Oh, they want it natural," but the next minute they're glorifying and admiring.
Like bitches look good.
They
like it,
and they like it, but trying to say. But then knock females that do get their body done
to get your shit done and risk your life and at times fuck yourself up. That's what I be hearing. You know what I mean? So that's what it's like when it comes to like the consequence part of a bitch getting her body done. That's the part niggas don't want nothing to do with. Like, I didn't tell you to do that, bitch. You did that.
Yeah, it's like they don't take, they won't. Well, it just depends too on if, I feel like if the person's in a relationship, I feel like there's a lot of angles that you can look at it. I guess you could put it, you know what I mean?
Get their body
for different reasons. Various different reasons. Right. But that's always the ongoing thing. It's just like, fucking make up your mind. You know, I just don't like that niggas be trying to act like they don't like that shit and they like that shit and they trying to turn around and talk shit.
Well, like I was listening to like some men talk about this topic not too long ago, and it was like,
or sometimes they say they're not supportive. Like,
no, who was it? It was Kevin. I think it was Kevin Gates was talking about it. Maybe it was somebody was talking about it, but I remember them saying like, it's not that they don't. No, it was Boozy.
Boosie bad. That nigga crazy. Nigga. Now he's a straight nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a straight nigga.
Perspective on it was real as fuck, right? So I remember what he was saying something like.
I can't help but say that, but it's true. Like, straight
But the shit he had to say was like it was honest, like real shit. So he was basically saying, like, don't get me wrong, like we like that shit, but like we ain't never said we didn't like that natural shit. So. You know what I mean? But it's like,
I feel
when bitches is done up, it's like there's nothing natural about you, and that's what niggas be missing. Like niggas are attracted to like that more natural look.
I think,
right, or more than that, right? So they're not saying that the bitch don't look good, especially when she clothed. And like dressed to the T, right? Because like, for example, if I get my titties done, like, you know what I mean? My idea, like, get my titties done is like my clothes are gonna fit different. Like the way, I just feel like I'm gonna sit different, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you got bitches out there looking bomb as fuck, you know what I mean? And the way that they dress and the way that they shirt is held up by they perfect ass titties, right? But then when you get that bitch home and you undress the bitch, you got surgery scars that you looking at, and you get what I'm saying? And so it's like the idea that like I prefer like what I think it's more of the touch rather than what you decided to do to yourself to look better in clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like that was the perspective that now like again he was saying that I ain't saying I ain't attracted to you because I'm attracted to your ass. But there's those other things where it's like, if you have to ask me, I might, you know what I mean, prefer a bitch that, you know what I mean, maybe she got some natural scars as compared to scars that she, you know, purposely had you know, put on her body.
But for me, I feel like it's not necessarily about the surgical scars. It's more about the touch and the feel. for the man. And then I feel like that negative connotation aspect comes
meaning like
from,
it don't feel as natural.
Yes, and you know, like the touch, because sometimes when women get breast implants, like some of the silicone, they're harder, they're not as soft, you know, the nipples, you know what I'm saying, like
these days, or
is it silicone or
no? I don't think
it's not silicone, it's
saline.
But
saline is
but I'm saying before, like sometimes, but I feel like
it's artificial, so it's gonna feel different. I hear you on
but
that.
at the same time, I feel like that negative like the negative ideologies and all that comes from when women go overboard and get extreme with it to where it doesn't even look natural anymore either. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel
like teardrops, jobs, just so that specifically so that they look natural, right?
Mm-hmm. And then some women get, you know, breast reductions, whatever reason people choose to get their plastic surgery. But I feel like the negative aspects come from that. It's mainly from women.
You're right.
Not just women, because men get plastic surgery too, but individuals just overdoing it. You know, there's some celebrities, I'm not going to say no names because some of them are legends, where they just overdid the plastic surgery to me, where I was just like, you fucked your face up. You look good. But to them, it becomes like an addiction because maybe it's something that they necessarily don't like. There's different reasons why people, I'm just saying, I didn't mean to use face, but even body too. Yeah, I'll say bodies. There's some people where it's just like, girl, your booty look good. Like you went back, you got too many rounds of BBLs, too many fucking rounds. You know what I'm saying? Or like, girl, you got your breast, but they're too large. They're too large. They're too big. Girl, did I show you that? Did I show you that Snapchat of the girl in where's she, Australia or wherever the hell she is? This Caucasian woman who got the biggest booty in the world and the biggest breasts in the world. It's just like people overdo it.
The biggest booty and the biggest titties,
bruh. But I'm not saying that it looks very attractive to me. The end of the story was up for a minute, but yeah. So I just feel like people get addicted to it sometimes too, and then just go overboard. And then that's when men be like, I didn't tell you to do all that. I will support you to a certain extent, but when it gets to you going and getting all this more than, you know, like this after this continues you getting the plastic surgery, and then it doesn't feel, I think that's where all that conversation comes in. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, I do think that it's a good thing for men to make known.
Yes.
Right? That, hey,
it's okay if we take you as you are.
Exactly.
So take me as I am.
There you go.
Oh, Hannah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so part of me is like I like that. I like that conversation is being had, because I also think that to a certain extent, women do, not all women, okay, right? But there are a lot of women out there who get their bodies done because they want to appeal to men more, right? It's not always something that is internally based, like I want to feel good about myself as a woman, or like I had babies who sucked the life out of my titties and now I want them back up and perky, right? You can, like, I totally get, like, those are more internal reasons why you would go get something done to your body, right?
It's always internal reasons.
Well,
a lot. Yeah, well, not always. Majority of the time, and medically,
when it's like when your internal reason has to do with something external, like a man being attracted to you, right? Mm-hmm. Again, it's when you're focused on, oh, I want to get my a tummy tuck or something because of how I feel about myself as compared to how he feels about me.
That's different. I see what you're saying.
You know
now.
What I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I feel like
it's not stimulated and motivated because of him. It's more for you, but that's what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
that you're doing it for yourself and not to impress
exactly
men.
Yeah. And so when women are out getting their bodies done, thinking that this is going to make men want me, I think that's where, you know, it becomes more of an issue, and you got something that you need to sit down and think about, honey, before you go chopping at your body for the next man, you know?
Yeah.
But again, I'm in full support of people who get work done. But like, it's also kind of like, for me, it's like, I want a mommy makeover at some point. I would love to get a mommy makeover, But then at the same time, like, I'm scared as a motherfucker to trust somebody and hope that it's gonna come out the way I wanted it. Or is that even realistic? You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
If I'm gonna go into life, like, I want to look like that, and if I can't look like that, then let's not. I'm just gonna keep what I got.
It's not realistic. It's not. I can say that from personal experience. Like, it's realistic, but then it's not, because the body, you just don't know how your body's gonna, like,
yeah, you never know.
Look after you. You could think, depending on whatever it is, like some people's body don't really accept the implants when they get implants, like
implants, your body reject
you know, reject them, or you get lipo, you get lipo, and then it's just like, okay, but the person didn't do your lipo evenly, or
the way your muscle sits, like
one breast is bigger, or your nipples.
Until your ass went under the knife and got them titties, and now that you got your titties, you know.
What you keep?
I'm just saying that should be happening, right? So there you go, situation, right? When the bitch's titties sit like this now, the doctor can't do shit to fix it, because it has to do with how her body took in the fucking implants. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then she goes to the next nigga like, why did you make me do this?
Botch, like that TV show, Botch.
You look good in your shirt. Well, you should. But then you take off your shirt.
No, but that should be real life.
That's what I'm talking about.
And when people can't afford to be doing that dangerous shit.
I didn't tell you to do that shit.
Yeah, like how people be going and get them, like, doing dangerous shit, getting the ass shots. How Cardi B was like, she said she don't know what's in her ass, if I recall, when she was being interviewed. And then she said one of the reasons what stemmed her getting her body done and stuff like that was because, you know, she was dancing and she wanted to attract men. So, and then she said that she preferred to get her body done before get your teeth done, because that's also a debate. People talking about their teeth getting veneers.
Okay, but we going back. Let's take it back to Cardi B. Cardi B was her body was her money maker, so I can understand why she.
True.
It may not have been like the most healthy way for her to go about doing that, like getting that done and doing ass shots, because it's not safe, right? But I can understand like the logic behind her wanting a fatter ass.
That's what I'm saying, but there's logic to everything.
Money off of her ass.
There's
you know what I'm saying? She wanted to be the object of a nigga's the visual.
But it shouldn't matter how a female is attracting a dude if she's doing her body.
I'm going back to like the internal reason, right? When we talk about Cardi B had a purpose in getting her ass shots as compared to. Like, even though her purpose was to entice
some of these women do have their purpose.
She was making money, right? That's different than
to bag these to try to bag these celebrities. Some women do that too, to become attracted to bag these dudes, not necessarily dance. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all this. Like, sometimes in a sense, it's the same, but the situation is different.
Whole other thing. Okay, so you gonna do your body, so
you know the situation is.
What if you never land a nigga?
I mean,
you do your body, bitch. Every time you go to the club, you get paid.
But some bitches do that shit too.
You get your body done so you can land you a celebrity nigga, and the celebrity nigga never comes. Then what?
I'm just saying that's what bitches do. Some females do that. Get their body done. They depending on where they live, in the line stuff. Stop. Stop it. You stop.
All right, I'm just gonna stop. She told me to stop, so I'm stop.
And y'all getting them live, and the African Americans getting them live for this. Y'all stop.
Wait.
There's some people in our community that do that. Get their lips done to look full. Like, stop. There's some that do.
Well,
I feel like just people going overboard. Like I said, like some individuals, I just feel like some individuals go overboard, and then you could and then you need to go to someone who knows what the fuck they doing, because people be you be thinking you looking good. No, baby, played you.
No, this is what it is.
What is it?
Like the way these bitches be looking, right? They look good in like a photo at like a certain angle. The lips and shit, or like with their makeup done, but the minute they take all that fucking makeup off their face, It's like, whoa.
But what be killing me
lips.
is then too, even whoa with the lip liner. Sometimes when you, and then you just go, like, there's different ways you, like, some.
Like how people do their makeup?
Like, yeah, how you do, like, overdraw the lip to make your lip look fuller. There's, like, different tricks that you can do. So, like you said, like, okay, you put for some people, that lip liner be like, don't even put the lip liner, stop. Or with, like you said, when they take it all off,
you know what?
It don't look good.
I don't know what it's like to not have full
Some
lips.
don't know when to stop to get.
But you don't know what it's like to not have full lips. So we don't know.
Okay, you know what? I don't. Because I don't. I'm trying not to pass judgment, but personally speaking, I just feel that some women don't know when to stop getting the injections in the lip because it looked like their lip is about to just burst open.
You have to keep going, or like what? How?
I don't know because I don't get it. Wait, do I know someone that gets it?
Does it go away?
That you go back for assessing because it like because it's like the puffiness and the fullness, I guess, goes down.
Where does that shit go?
Girl, we need to find a dermatologist, someone who does that can come on in here and explain that to us. That's a good question. Because I'm not sure.
I'm thinking about, I'm like, okay, so you get your lips, okay, and then you got to go, like the shit just dissolves and like into your, like into your bloodstream.
That's why I was like, I'm not even going to try to go into the science behind it.
Okay, so what do you feel about like Botox and shit like that?
Like I said, I am pro selective surgery. I just don't like personally when people go overboard and get addicted. Like you have to control yourself and know when to stop and your reasonings to why you're doing it, weigh your options. Like, yeah, like
you don't look like who you used to be.
You just keep going back and just keep going. And then too, like going in, like if you can't afford it either, that's also another thing.
I know.
It's expensive. So if you can't afford it and you telling like you spent as equivalent to a house on as much as plastic surgery, I'm not okay with that. Personally speaking, because there's a limit to what I'm will allow myself to spend on selective things like that. You know what I'm saying? If I were to do them.
Yeah, you go get your body.
So it's like, I feel like as long as you're not reckless with it. Yeah, as long as you're not like reckless with it, try not your reasonings behind it. Like I'm pro behind it, but like I said, some people just get addicted and go overboard and shit. Just don't know when to stop because they feel like they don't look good enough or they want more. So I just said like people have to be careful. I just feel like you just have to really do your research, know it's something you want to do, and make sure that mentally it's something that you can handle. Because just like that show Nip Tuck, I don't know if you ever watched it, but they used to you had to go through like a psych exam, or they would like ask you psych questions like are you depressed and stuff, to make sure that you are a good fit to even have the surgery, because they want people to know that this is not going to fix any internal issues that you have.
Well, not only that, but it might make the shit worse.
Yeah, because that's how people will. Okay, well now, no, this doesn't look good. Like no, I need to go in and you need to, and then that's how it starts. You know, like you said, you get it, you're not satisfied, and then you want to go back and fix what you're not satisfied with.
How I thought it was.
Yeah, this doesn't look how I thought it was gonna be. I
wanted to look like this picture, and I don't look like this picture. So what else are we gonna do?
Like, what are we gonna do now? I need this to match. Now let me take out this small rib so my look can be looking. You know, when people do all that extra shit, that's why I'm just like, it's not necessary. But
yeah,
like, why are you gonna take out your floating rib? Like, just leave that motherfucker there. Just leave it. So you want to make your shit look smaller? Yeah, apparently some shit like that. Like, why? They have all different types of surgery. I was half
and they got the fat ass.
Yeah, I was half asleep, half ass watching, because I was working and half watching this show on WeTV. I don't know, but it was like this guy, it was something for Black History Month, and I heard him talking about if he had, like we were talking about surgery, he's pro surgery. If you got the coin to get your surgery, why not? He was talking about getting something in the face, because I guess he had just got his nose done, and then talking about going back to get something to do with
His cheekbones?
To make, yeah, I don't know. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get, and I was just like, but I was like, wait, what? What you to make your face? And it was the male like chisel. You know, people like this, whatever.
Yeah, like that strong masculine.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah.
Or like they go and they get they fucking implants, all that. Mm-hmm. And you're doing the same stuff.
I used to watch Real TV. This guy got calf implants.
So like for men,
did you ever used to watch MTV Real TV?
Women like that shit.
Wait, what?
Do you think that so when men be getting like implants or like they
wait, pause. That's what I was telling you. Real MTV used to have Real TV, and they had a plastic surgery episode where this guy got calf implants, and then some men get the pec, and then didn't one get like pec implants?
Have you also seen the motherfuckers that get the shit and the shit bursts?
No.
You never seen that?
No.
Okay. Well, no. The shit. Yeah, I've seen that shit happen before. And then they gotta take the shit out of the other arm.
Oh my goodness!
Because Nick kept making it
bigger.
But my question is, do you think? Okay, so you know how sometimes women, I guess, get into like this idea that men like it when you get your body done, when you get your ass done. Like men like that, right? They're attracted to it. Do you think that men think that us women like that shit?
Honestly. If it was a guy, like would I even be able to tell?
Do you like that shit? Like if you met a nigga who had calf implants,
I probably wouldn't be able to tell unless he was like, "Baby, you like my calves?" I'd be like, "Can you show me a before and after?"
What if he told you? What if he was like, "Yeah, I got calf
I'd be like, "That shit looks sexy, baby." Be like, "That shit looks sexy, baby. Rub some of my shea butter on there."
Nigga, really?
Make that shit glow and pop out. You flex for me.
I don't know how I would feel about that. I feel a little awkward.
If a nigga went and got plastic surgery?
If I was fucking with a dude and he was like, oh yeah. Like I got, unless there was like a specific reason.
So what if your dude said he wants to get lipo? How would you feel about your dude wanting to get lipo? Like who was that? Funk Master? Let me not say no names. It was one of them older DJ rapper guys who was. I was watching. Was it the Wendy Williams show before she had her breakdown? And they were talking about it on Hot Topic. So what about your dude getting lipo? Lipo or veneers? Which one you want to get? For males, veneers over lipo or lipo over veneers? Because my baby daddy was talking about he wants to get veneers, and I was like, why? Your teeth are already straight, bro.
So then, why do you want to get veneers?
Because his brother went and got some. I want my teeth to be white and straight like yours. So you gonna go get veneers? Nigga, go get your shit whitening. Like, go get some teeth. Some bleach to whiten your shit.
Teeth, right? They go on top of your teeth.
I believe they shave your actual tooth and put like a cap on. You ain't never seen the model Ashley Graham where her veneer fell out and she was showing her tooth.
Tiny tooth.
Yeah, you ain't seen the model on there.
Like a crown.
Yes, that's how it is.
That's your teeth.
You ain't seen that bitch Ashley Graham, the model where her veneer fell out and she took a picture. She didn't give no fucks. Half the tooth with the baby tooth.
Can you imagine if you got that shit while you had money?
Looking like a little fucking monster and looking like a little monster. Can you imagine them both like all four or two of them fell out at the same time and you got the little shade teeth and you're like, damn, nigga, you a vampire or some shit? Like the fuck? Like motherfuckers who try to take their braces off, they too broke to go take their braces off, and you be like, what the fuck is why your teeth like that? Like, where's the practice, my nigga?
I totally get, like, people get their teeth done. Like, some people, like, that's
there's nothing wrong with it. Right? There's nothing wrong with it.
For them to achieve, like...
Okay, but which one do you want him to get done first? Veneers or lipo? Which one would you, like... And who's like, baby, came to you. You know, we talk about men in plastic surgery. How would you feel about that? Because getting your teeth done is like a form of selective...
Me personally...
Do you think veneers is a form of plastic surgery?
I would prefer to see my man in the gym. Because I feel like...
Damn. Okay, yes, you want him healthy. Okay.
No.
Yes.
That's not what I'm saying. Look. I feel horrible. Okay. I know that sounds horrible.
I prefer my man.
That's why I hesitate to speak the fuck up. Look, okay, hear me out. Like I said, I feel like when you do, for a guy too, like guys go shirtless and things like that, right? So I just feel like it's like a crapshoot getting fucking lipo. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna get lipo, you don't know how you're gonna look after. So you're better off as a man just taking your ass to the gym. Like, and not only that, like, it's okay for men to be chubby or fat. Like, bitches don't give a fuck. Like, we love, I don't know about you, but I like me a big nigga. So like,
I don't mind
and
thick.
if a nigga like wants to lose weight, like go lose weight. But like, I would prefer my nigga.
So you prefer him to achieve his goals in the gym versus plastic surgery.
When his body slims down, if that's his goal, that it does it like the right way. Because you never know with this plastic surgery, like how you're actually gonna fucking look. So I would prefer for my nigga to just do it like the right way. Now, if he's going to like somebody who's like on point and it's gonna be, perfect to where his shit ain't gonna be fucked up at all, then maybe. But at the same time, I don't know. I probably feel a little weird. Like you're in my head. I'm like you're.
I wouldn't judge. I wouldn't think
judge,
he.
But at the same time, a part of me would be like, but you're a nigga. Like, what the fuck? You don't need lipo, nigga.
What if he feel like he needed that to get ahead of his workout? I to burn the layer of fat. He's been trying to work off all this fat he can to get to his 6-pack. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. I don't know. I'm just saying this is the reason why dudes get lipo, get calf implants, pec implants,
tripping.
Arm
and get my titties done.
Bicep. Yeah, because I don't feel.
No, you're not getting no lipo until I
But
get
just like okay, but just like women, just like men. But I think it's like saying the same thing. Like we can't be on no double standard.
No,
I get. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm talking about in my head. Like
we look at men, but we look at.
My head is not accustomed to men getting. I'm sorry, my head is not accustomed to men getting fucking
because
implants.
What is it that we look at that they need to go to get plastic for? I'm not looking at your calves.
My calves.
I might look at your pectorials. I might look at your. I might look at your.
You're gonna be attracted to a nigga who got calf implants.
No, I'm saying when I'm looking at you for attraction, nigga, I'm not looking at your calves. I may be looking at your biceps.
But if he tells you, bitch, I just got calf implants last
I'm going to be like, probably why?
Okay,
baby, explain to me why.
That's going to be the first question I ask. Like, why? Did you have like a deformity, or did you get
I would just let him know,
and you had to like fix something that you were uncomfortable with. But like if you're just like, oh, I started working out and I wanted my shit to look bigger, you know what I mean, more muscular, that's a little weird to me. It's a little weird to me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to be honest right now. It's a little odd to me. It's like in my
I would
head,
just let him know.
I need to adjust a little bit to the new time, 2022. But in my head, I'm still at the part where it's just a little awkward for me to see men like fucking getting implants. It's just like where the fuck you gonna get an implant like a man? Like when you could get the little.
Well, for me, it will go back to me. I would tell him like, baby, just like you guys say, you don't care about the stretch marks, the fupa, the this or that. I'm not looking at your calves. I may be looking at your pectorials or your little biceps, but at the same time, it don't even matter because I'm looking at if I'm attracted to you in the face first and foremost, and then your personality. Now,
even the body,
I will look at the body, but I'm just saying, just how men say that they don't care about these attributes, that's not the first thing I'm looking at. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So if a dude told me, baby, I got calf implants, I got pec implants, I'll be like, I will ask why. And I'll be like, just so you know, as a woman, that's not the first thing I'm looking at. The first thing I'm looking at is your face.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You're okay with a nigga with just the mindset of a nigga.
The mindset, because I'm open to different body types and stuff. I done dated them short, tall, and I'm an acquired taste myself. Okay. I'm a tall, nice drank glass of water. Yes, you know what I'm saying? And I know that I'm not for everybody. So at the end of the day, I've dated different types of people, no matter what they look like. Fat, I didn't date a fat. Yeah. I won't say fat, large, hefty. Yeah. You know,
I prefer a more hefty,
slim, tall, thick, big. So at the end of the day, I'm looking at your face, and I'm really attracted to smile.
I get that. Okay, you're such a good woman.
No, but I'm saying you're at the end of the day, it's the same shit. Niggas is not looking at that. They looking at your face. So that's my point of view. Don't be trying to down talk my shit, nigga. Like, nah, nigga. That's the point I was trying to make. That's the point I was fucking trying to make, because at the end of the day, niggas
implants. We gonna have a fucking problem.
Yeah, just like I said, I'm gonna ask you why you got that shit done, and at the end of the day, just so you know, bitches ain't looking at your calves or your pecs. We gonna look at, are you attractive first before anything? Body is secondary. Body is second. But I'm saying body is secondary to attraction in the face.
I hear you,
my nigga. Okay, so I don't care. If you ugly and got a nice body, it's highly likely I'm not talking to you. I don't care
how it looks. I'm not talking about
you are talking about how the body look versus the face. Then
I'm talking about the mindset of a nigga who goes and lays under a fucking knife to get calf implant.
And that's why I said you ask the nigga why they got it. Like that's the whole shit that you're missing that I'm saying.
Medical reason, okay, maybe. But again, outside of that, it's odd.
I mean, it's odd. And then from that point, you decide, okay, maybe his reasoning to why he got this procedure done, after you assuring and letting him know like where you stand with it, is where I'm saying is where you can decipher after he tells you his reasoning whether you want to fuck with this person or not.
I got it just because I like the look.
If he liked the look, then I'd be like, okay, so go deeper than that. Is that the only thing that you don't like about your body? Is there anything else that you're insecure about? Have you been working out to get this? Did you have a deformity? What? I would ask him to have to go to a little bit deeper. I would have to kind of, what did they call that? Psychoanalyze.
Okay.
I mean, I would, because I'm looking at this point, it would be, but at this point it would be,
why did you get taken?
Well, it depends on how you are as a person, because at this point I'm thinking deep. Like, am I going to have to deal with you suffering from depression? Like, I'm thinking about all this other shit from a healthcare point of view. Because remember, I work in healthcare, so my outlook and my perspective and how I analyze things and that who I'm personally dealing with is going to be different than how you may look at it and psychoanalyze whatever or deal with a man that has plastic surgery. You know what I'm saying?
That's odd.
To me, I'll just be like, But
now, to me, I'm like, like I said, maybe
it's not highly likely that I come across a man that gets plastic surgery like that. So for me, I'd be like, okay, it would kind of be like,
I wouldn't say it's an absolute
not a red flag, but
I wouldn't say that I wouldn't fuck with you, but at the same time,
it'd be a medium flag.
That's a little like. That's like a notch off of my attraction. I'm sorry. I just couldn't fuck with it. If you going and get a little fucking bicep shit, nah, nigga. Get in the fucking gym. I'm sorry. I don't know. But maybe it's just my mind is like conditioned to think that plastic surgery is for women.
But I feel like it's just a double standard too, because why is it okay for women to go get plastic surgery?
That's why I just said my mind is conditioned that way.
Yeah.
It's a double standard. But again, even as I openly talk about like, yeah, maybe I'm just conditioned that way. Like I'm like, I don't
see a justification to why a man would get plastic surgery. Not justification.
No justification. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. You can have total justification as to why you got what you got, or whatever, just like bitches do. Like it could be an internal thing, it could be an external thing. But I'm saying personally for me, like I'm not gonna be that is not attracted to me. It is not attracted to me, niggas. That you got, like,
so it's out. It's out for Miss Cakes. If you out here and you get a plastic surgery admit, it's out. You getting a doo-doo-doo-boo for sure. That's not hot. That's not out. It's out. It's a no go.
No go.
Okay.
Absolutely no fucking go. Sorry. Okay. I'm just saying. I don't want to. You know what I mean? I'm not, like I said, to each his own. Just you're not finna be fucking with me with calf muscle fucking implants or any nigga with implants. I don't fuck with niggas like that. Like I like rough and tough type of niggas. Niggas don't even like to go to the doctor. You gotta fight with a nigga to go to the dentist and shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
And when we not gonna
be attractive to me, I'm sorry, it just wouldn't.
And what we're not gonna be doing out here is what you was talking about earlier, love bombing people. That's what we not gonna be out here doing. That's not hot. That's not hot either. But we're gonna have to get into that. Love bombing will be our next topic of conversation, because you know what, your girl is tired. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. This was a good conversation that we had tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Talk Black Unfiltered. This is Miss Cakes. This is your girl find out for Kouassi. Why not say this? See, I told you I'm tired.
Sleep. She me, y'all.
This your girl find out for Kouassi with
Miss Cakes.
Thank you for listening to Talk Black Unfiltered. Make sure that you follow us on all platforms, social media and streaming, and be sure to shoot us a text message. Text us Talk Black to 619-356-1029. Connect with us, join the tribe, and yeah, love, peace, and we out.